Today is Tuesday, March 9th, 2021, and we are headed to Shenandoah, Iowa for vaccines, J&J vaccine for COVID. So it'll be a 6-hour drive today. Say hi, Jim.
I can hardly contain myself.
The excitement is raw. It's just raw. Okay. Cheers.
You're not going to sit down for your shot?
I have to take I'm trying to get my shirt off.
Oh, can I help you?
I think I got it. Might have a little help getting it back on. Whew. I have not even been in a grocery store in 1 year.
Really?
Barely out of the house.
Really, barely out of the house. Huh?
It's so exciting. You're getting the Johnson & Johnson, so it'll just be one shot.
Exactly, that's the beauty of it.
Phew.
No, you won't have to come back for another one.
Can't believe it's happening right now. Woo. Thank you.
You're all vaccinated.
You done?
Oh, I need my piece of paper.
Yes.
Okay. What? Oh, there you go. The shot.
The poke.
Yeah. Miracle. There we go. Nice. Yes. Run, we're free. With masks and socially distant.
Hello. We're going to put some grommets in a pennant that we made. Right here. There's the pennant. Gonna place the grommets one on each side. Neighbor's leaving on his Harley. Get it as close to the edge as possible. Didn't want to cut through any threads if I could avoid it, but what the heck. Grommet will hold it in place. When I made the pennant, I doubled up the edge there, so it'll be nice and strong for this purpose. And here's a grommet kit I got. It's an Osborn kit. Some of the finest punches ever made. I know from experience. Perfect. Good. Did cut the thread there a little bit, so I'm going to singe the ends of the thread so it doesn't unravel. There. And this guy goes through here like this. It goes there like that. It goes there like that. And I believe I'm going to move this punch over to the last. One of the few pieces of shoe repair equipment that I've kept from the old shoe shop days. Nicely done. Do the other one just like that. ready to fly. Thought it was a nice theme to fly off the boat. The next project of the day, we have 2 teak handrails that I filled some cracks and sanded down, cleaned up. They look original off our 1984 Blockbuster 17. And we got some teak oil around here somewhere. Here it is. Teak oil we need to apply. Used to do this before on our 32-foot Beneteau quite a bit. And we also had a West White Potter that had some teak handrails similar to these guys. We would treat those every season, although that boat was kept indoors.
Hi, Jim.
Hey.
Today is March 13th, 2021. Exactly 1 year ago today, we started self-isolating due to COVID. So what are you doing?
Critters like to climb in this mast on both ends and make nests and stuff when the mast is down. So I just made a little plug to fit in there to keep them out.
Cool. That
There's
should
a
nice.
pin right here
Whoopsie, I cut off your head.
that slips into a little notch when you raise the mast to hold it in place while you raise it.
Yeah.
And it slid back and forth and used to slide out, so it didn't work very well. So I put some nuts and washers on the inside to keep it from sliding back and forth.
Cool beans.
So when it's time to raise the mast here pretty darn quick and get her in the water, it will hold in place nicely. There. That's all there is to that. You want to see the pin in the notch?
Yeah.
There's the little pin that used to slide out of that hole, but now it stays in place. And that little pin, and there's one on the other side as well, that little pin goes into this little notch right here. We'll take this mast crutch device off of there and put that little pin in here, and there's one on the other side as well, in order to pick the whole mast up.
Now we're at the stern. And what are you working on?
Putting the cap on the top of the mast. And some people might think that using a tuna can for this purpose is, I don't know, sacrilegious or something.
Ooh, it's
But,
perfect.
You know?
Oh my God, you're brilliant.
I was going to say, if any purists out there think that using a tuna can for this job is inappropriate, I recommend you read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance,
Why is that, Jim?
a book that my brother-in-law Ed gave me
Shout out to Ed.
decades ago, and it would explain why function is really more important than aesthetics. And people get so hung up on aesthetics that they compromise function.
Now, is that going to rust or anything differently than...
It's a tuna can.
Do they rust?
It's got tuna in spring water. Good till February 13th, 2023.
So no.
So I don't think it'll rust until February 13th, 2023.
Okay. So what are you measuring?
This is just where I need to cut it. I'm going to take it home to cut it.
Okay.
I don't like drilling a lot of holes in the mast.
Yeah. No, I would hope not. I know that's an abandoned boat next to you, but I really love the sound of halyards banging up against the mast.
Yeah.
We have always
Me
been
too.
a fan. I guess because we've slept in too many marinas. It's just a good sound to us. But most people do not like the sound of halyards banging against the mast.
I like it.
Me too. It's the sound of adventure and water and frosty
on a
rum
boat.
drinks
Being on a boat.
and being on a boat. Oh, show him your new ring. There's your new ring right there. Silicone ring. Took his wedding ring off of 40 years.
But it was metal.
Oopsie.
It was gold, 14 karat gold. Is that the good kind of gold?
It's good.
it was
it's
gold.
good.
And if I got it caught on something on the boat, it could rip part of my finger off.
Right.
And that actually happened once, many years ago.
Yes.
I jumped down off a truck, a delivery truck, and caught it on a rail, and it ripped a
Several
bunch
stitches.
of skin off. So anyway, so I got a breakaway silicone wedding ring. So if I get it caught, it'll just break away. And it
Until
won't-
we're brave enough to get tattoos.
I don't know if it's brave.
Well, mine would be pure bravery.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to go into a tattoo shop.
Right, right. Pandemic.
I'm kind of proud that I have 0 tattoos,
Oh, good for you.
because I don't know too many people with 0 tattoos.
It's a true story.
So yeah, I figure if I've never really had anything I liked that much that I want to get a tattoo about it, except for you.
Oh, I love you back.
Okay, I think I got what I need.
Okay,
So we're good. Let me
Okay.
Clean up my tools
okay.
and my scrap. And I'll see if I can't figure this out.
Okay. Okay, so this is Big Creek Lake, and 1 month ago it was thick enough ice for a truck to drive on it, if you remember last month's video. So today it's completely open, no ice, and oh, there is a little bit of ice back there in that cove.
Oh, there is.
Yep. Yep. So what a difference a month makes. Holy smokes. Spring is on its way, people. Okay. Hey, everybody. Happy spring. We finally made it. And let's see, what were we going to cover today? Oh, we were going to cover about, in this video you saw Jim working on a pendant that he painted and made. And I thought it was interesting, the material, because you burned some threads on it and it didn't burn. So what kind of material did you use? Oops, I just hit the
Stop
table.
hitting the table. What kind of material? Well, the threads are just sewing machine threads
No,
from
the
my old
pennant.
Singer.
The material.
But the material is a canvas, a leftover piece of artist canvas. I had a big sheet of a roll of canvas that I used to stretch over a large 6 foot by 3 foot by 2.5 inch frame for a commission painting that I did. And I was at the table one day.
Right.
And
you can see me do that. Too bad.
And I had
start
a
over?
leftover piece of
That's all right.
canvas
Yep.
from that stretching. And so I took it and I decided to make a little flag or a little pennant for the boat.
So it's canvas.
So I painted it's
Art
artist
canvas.
canvas, like you see hanging on the wall in your living room
And that's
or
made
a
to be
museum.
weatherproof? It's going to
Well,
do well in the weather?
put many coats of latex paint over it, latex house paint. So
The white
latex-
part is,
yeah.
I did not know that.
The white part is latex house paint. I painted the canvas on both sides,
Wow.
many coats.
Okay.
And then on the end that had the grommets in it, I flipped it over and sewed the end. That's why the threads were there.
Yeah.
So I sewed
Okay.
it for reinforcement.
And then the black was
And
latex house paint also?
Yes. So it should be quite weatherproof,
Awesome.
although I probably won't leave it hanging all the time.
Okay.
Um,
It'll be
yeah.
interesting to see how that holds up. I had no idea it was artist canvas.
Yep.
Okay. Very
It was
cool.
it was a great big commission piece, and I had a big roll of canvas that I stretched over the frame
Mhm.
for this guy wanted an abstract expressionist painting for his living room in his new house. And so
Shout out
it's,
to Jeremy.
it's part part Jackson Pollock, part Willem de Kooning, part Franz Klein,
The
all
design
mixed
itself.
together. The design, yeah,
Yeah.
and the patron was very involved in the design as well, and it was a fun project.
Very
Anyway, that resulted in a pennant for the boat.
Very cool. And you had used a grommet kit that you bought, and it just happens to be called the Osborn grommet
Osborne
kit.
brand.
Osborn brand.
They
So
make
no
all kinds of
relation. They're not
punches
sponsors of us. We can put a link to that kit or to the Osborn site in our description of this video. But you can also go out to SailRite, and on their website you can find the Osborn punches and grommet kits. So
Can we also put a link to my website so people can look at the 6 foot by 3 foot commission painting that I did?
sure, I'm going to make a little note here to Jim's
I
website.
think it's up there as a sold piece.
Okay, cool beans. And let's see, we did create a new Facebook page, and we've just been doing great. Lots of people are following that page or liking the page, and I think we had like 30 new friends in 1 week, so we're trying to monitor that every week. We did accidentally put up a picture that is not from this year. We said
So,
the water is flawed or something, but that was a picture from last year because we don't have the mast up even yet on Second Wind.
Yeah.
But
you put that up on Facebook?
you did.
I put it on Instagram. Oh, and then it transferred over to Facebook, didn't I?
Right. But so the mast is not up yet on Second Wind, so we'll be sure to show you that when we do that. And so we have a new Twitter account, a new Instagram account, a new Facebook. And so please be sure to go out and find us out there too. All the videos, of course, will be on YouTube, but yeah, you can find us lots of different ways. All right. Let's see. I think that's all I had today. Did you have anything that you wanted to share?
No. Let's go sailing.
Oh, I know. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. If you could subscribe to our YouTube channel and then click on the little notification bell, and then you'll be notified each time a video is uploaded. We try to do it once a month, and then we read all comments and likes and new followers once a week. So
all of our friends and family, most of you are vaccinated by now or working on it, and we'll be dropping by soon. I don't know when, but we're dropping by.
pretty soon.
Okay, peace.
Bye.